Oh, wait.
Well,
Hold on. You got this muted?
I think I got it muted.
Okay, good.
Unmuted?
Otherwise, like space chaos.
Well, one of them has to be unmuted, though. I love you.
You truly are the greatest
I
detective.
hit mute on both of them so they wouldn't do that.
Shush now.
Okay,
Sweet child.
well, first of all, this is the 599th time that we've gotten together, and this is just like one of the most wonderfulest nights.
And it's our sixth last time.
Sixth last one. Can we just do a big round of applause for everyone who's welcome and thank you so much. Thank you so much for bringing your art supplies and bringing your beautiful hearts and bringing all of the loveliness that tonight was already. And then we're going to start the second half of the night here. So the auction is not like usual auction. If you come in, this poor lady, Diane, God love her. She came, she's like, don't worry, I've been to an auction before. I was like, oh no, because we'll just be yelling at each other, and then our artists set the opening bids.
Yeah, it's a little bit like Fight Club.
And we ask each other, like, is that okay if they bid on this? And then everyone's like making
Guys,
sure.
grab some chairs. I'm going to grab more chairs. Who's not sitting? Come on. Come put your
So-
thumbs down.
We just want to make sure that everyone feels good, that everyone feels respected and valued. The artists set their own minimum bid. So it is, we sell the work and half the money goes to the artist and half the money goes to just pay rent. And like Rich said, we only have the 1 month left to make the rent. So that's a pretty crazy thing after 12 years of having to pay rent every month. So you decide what your minimum bid will be. We will kind of go through, and I will not put some of the, like, you guys have so many new wonderful faces here. We will not put you first, so you can kind of see how it goes, and then you can kind of decide what your opening bid is. We do e-transfers for sales. So what we do is we get the money in, and then I'll be sending out the e-transfers as soon as I can. So it usually happens on the weekend. And yeah, so we're just so grateful. And please never hesitate to ask a question if you're like, what's going on? Because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what the bid's at. And then, okay. So as long as we're all okay. And I'll also be trying to write down stuff. So everything will be fine. Everything is fine. Okay.
Is there an indication that there's anybody? Okay, there's 7 people watching, but if they could somehow let us know. Oh, I know. Did anybody share the link?
Oh, I haven't hit share.
Because if you open the link and find it, somebody could tell me if the sound is working. Sometimes.
Oh,
Isn't that nice?
so yeah, we are live to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
YouTube. Okay, is this it right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at me. I'm gonna click share.
I clicked the
Leading by example. Actually, I'm clicking share. Then click share again. I'm gonna copy link. And everywhere I possibly can.
Nice, good
Until
job.
all my friends don't want to talk to me anymore. When I start getting blocked from sharing the Rumble House, that's how I know who my friends are.
It's not gonna happen.
I feel like we should expect these things from now. Okay, to start
Can I
off.
just tell you something?
Yeah, of course you can.
My wildest dream was to have 6 Rumbles. And then my wildest dream for the last year and 2 months was to only have 6 Rumbles left. And we love you. So we're going to go till December 18th, which is exactly, is it 12 and a half years to when we opened?
Yeah.
So we opened on my birthday. We closed a year and a half to the day of my birthday on December 18th.
Yeah.
And then we're out of a space for exactly a year. We went to Venice Beach. We traded 40 good. We lived on Venice Beach for a month and traded 40 paintings for 40 good deeds. A dentist went back to Georgia when he gave a dental extraction. A 1-year gangster named Sharkos went back to prison and read books to the prisoners. A movie producer that had never used a lawnmower before mowed his neighbor's lawn for the summer. In exchange for paintings. And then we're opening here exactly 10 years, gave notice a year and 2 months ago, right? And now we're down to 6 Rumbles left. We hit 600 next week.
There's gonna be cake.
There'll be cake. And then we're going to go till Christmas. We have done, we used to do Saturday street cleans. We go out and pick drug needles and garbage off the streets for an hour on Saturday. So we get burgers afterwards. And then we've done a Thanksgiving and a Christmas dinner for the last 12 years as well. I always told people, don't skip your family events to come here on Christmas, because the reason we're here is for people that have nowhere to go. And over the years, a lot of people found other places to go. So there's some years where it's very, like when I had 2 people show up, that was a real triumph. Everybody has a home. But if you want to skip your family this Christmas and come have dinner with us, we're going till the 18th. The December 25th, we're having the last Christmas dinner. And then we're just going to U-Haul all this stuff, what's left to the dump. And some of it's going into storage. And if you have stuff to pick up, you got to pick it up now, because we're going to start repurposing it. And that's a lot of stuff. 9 people online.
Amazing.
That's like 1 million.
Okay, so let's start the show. So this first piece is an upcycled work from Patty. So Patty works in a retail store, and there's so much that goes to waste in a retail store. Patty has done weavings from the ends of the bags. She has done like sculptural weaving. She has done functional weavings. And then she's been working with
That's Allie's.
I love it.
I like it.
Yeah, those are nice.
And then Patty has been doing sculptures lately. So this is receipt paper and the rolls of the receipts to make the pillars, and glue and paint. So this is $30 opening bid. And Rich was noticing the it says off here. The pose that she actually was in gymnastics, because he was talking about how it's hard for him to draw things that he can't actually do, and the idea of when you're an artist, you
How many of you draw? Hands up.
draw.
Who doesn't draw? I can teach you to draw in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes of drawing lesson, half an hour practice. You'll draw as well as anybody here. 5-minute lesson, half an hour practice. If I could tap you on the shoulder and give you Russian or German or French, you'd be like crazy to turn that down. 5-minute lesson, half an hour practice, and you can draw. Now, for those of you that do draw, when I was talking about how I need to be able to do a pose to draw it, I'm pretty bendy, right? But if I can't do the splits, I'm not drawing the splits. And so, but have you noticed yourself doing this? When you're drawing a sad face, you're like, and when you're drawing a happy face, you're like, do you make the faces of what you're drawing? Yeah, and that's such an important thing to remember, because when you're drawing somebody with like a limb missing or somebody's getting sick, when you're painting that grotesque, you're manifesting. You're taking a blank piece of paper that wasn't. I'm not saying you can't paint grotesque things. I'm just saying be careful what you wish for, and understand all your dreams and prayers and wishes end up paintings, right? So cautious with that.
Goodness, what just happened?
Everything happened.
Sorry.
Also, if you have a Rumble House story where we've touched your life in any way, even if it's like, man, that guy really messed up my weekend, start writing us your Rumble House memories onto the Rumble House page. Can you do that for us? And that's just for my ego. That's like the payoff. I teach art, and then at the end of the year, the kids do the drawings. We put up an art show, and it's a very, very magical moment where the kids' pieces that they were doing in the class go up onto a wall and then into the lobby, and everybody's, whoa. But then I asked them to write me a reflection. And for kids that might struggle to write a paragraph and a half on an exam in English, they will write 5 to 19 pages about their experience in art. And I tell them, I go, okay, first of all, we get stronger when we write. We get stronger when we speak and we share. And I go, take this piece of paper. Don't be in a rush. Just use this class to write down your experience. And I tell them, this is my paycheck. This. Don't get me a cup at Christmas. There's a lot of cups, But the words you put on this paper is the payment that feeds my soul. Like air fills my lungs and food fills my belly. I need these words. So yeah, if you guys feel so inclined, please write stories and post them on the Rumble House page, because that's our fortune, right?
12 years of.
That's our fortune.
That's really wonderful. All right, off next. 12 years. This is by Allie. Here, I'll show here, and then I'll show people around here. So this is a print opening at $5. $5 to Thomas. So if you're watching from home, you can text 403-629-7424.
That's 403-629-7424. 403-629-7424. Thomas, you shared so many times tonight. You're my favorite.
I can't help it.
I'm going to give you a foot rub after the show.
Opening for this one is
Did I go over
$20.
the line?
This is also by Allie, Twilight Climber.
Working on my boundaries.
Mountain
I see?
Climber.
That's my. Oh yeah.
The other one's floating around. Everyone's
It's back here. I put them back here.
No,
So
no,
first one's
people
going
are
first.
watching, looking at them. Yeah. So this one, 20 on this one. Yep.
Which one's that one?
Oh,
Oh, that's the one I wanted.
But if you had your heart.
Damn you!
share it. You can share it.
Oh, yeah, that. Okay.
So this is currently at $20 to Janet.
Oh.
There's 2 chairs here. Anybody brave enough to sit on somebody's lap? We love it.
Oh, of course. Thank you. Yeah. So that piece is currently at $20 to Janet.
Can I take a picture of you guys? Anybody in the witness protection?
We'll just put like big birds or whatever.
Yeah, an emoji.
So the Hood Pirates tagged our building before they knew who we were, and then it's just a little bit sketchy if you have to buff the wall because you don't want to make like a battle with like, yeah. So it said Hood Pirates all over our wall, and I went and I buffed it out, but I wrote a little note to them where they put the tag on my wall. It's like, hey guys, everybody's welcome, come on in, and they also hit the restaurant next to us, and this guy came into the gallery that way in a trench coat, like the guy from Sesame Street. He opens up his trench coat. No, he goes, I want the Hood Pirates. I'm like, I don't know those guys. They also wrote on my building. He opened out his trench coat. He has 4 machetes hanging inside his coat. They're related to something. Oh, yeah. No, related to something. Was it the tags or the signs? What were you just saying before that?
We need to regain
There
the
was a
crowd.
point to that story. I'll come back to it later.
Okay. Sorry. Here we
Oh,
go.
I know what it was. She mentioned Big Bird because then they came in to sell their work the next week after I put up the sign, and we were super cautious if the graffiti kids would come in if they didn't sign their work. So the kid that tagged my wall came in and he was selling a piece, and I was like, I'm going to bid on this. And he's like, no, you can't. I was like, no, I'm going to bid on this. And so we're having this awkward moment because he tagged the back of his painting. He also tagged my building, but we had no beef with that. We didn't bother. We
They're
weren't
just
bothering.
funny. And then you put Big Bird on his face for the
Yeah, to
video.
protect his identity, I put his picture up, but I put Big Bird over his face.
Okay, next piece of art.
So there was a point to that story.
There always is. Next piece of art by Alex. Opening is $20. It's acrylic on canvas. Very beautiful. How do you say the name of this, Alex?
Apoapsis. It's
Apoapsis,
basically
beautiful.
What was it? The furthest point when something is orbiting another planet. What was that periapsis?
I think the other one, we're coming up to the 4th supermoon, and that's the closest when it's the closest in its cycle. So I think this might be the opposite, and then the other one is the closest. So opening is $20 for this one. The colors are so beautiful. And the mix between, I don't know if you can see it at home, the mix between the really beautiful monochromatic gradient in the landscape. So if you're watching from home, text 403-629-7424.
That's 403-629-7424.
That's 403-629-7424.
Or, you know what, we're in the store and like, you get a phone number, I'm like, 403-629-7424.
I just thought it was something. Is the moon like the Earth's yo-yo?
It's
Except there's no strings.
Is it,
The
was
string
it
is actually magnetism
was
or
it-
gravity.
squished out of the earth or was it the,
I don't know.
I think it was, I don't know, there's a story for the moon. Scientists, where are you? You know all the stuff.
The latest is that it was spawned by another planetoid hitting Earth.
Yeah, that's what I
splitting it
thought,
apart.
yeah.
That's the latest theory.
Broke off.
It would make sense to me if a large body hit the earth and just something splashed up into the sky, and so I don't think it'd be a
Yeah,
mess.
that's basically what happened,
Yeah.
actually.
This is by Glenn. It's acrylic on canvas and it is matted.
If you stay late enough, I'll tell you my plan. I had a plan once to do a fake moonwalk with helium balloons, and how I stopped because I didn't want to get cheese grated through a chain link fence. But it's beginning, middle, end of that story. If you want to hear it later, after the option.
Opening is $20 for this lovely blood python
Blood python.
by Glenn.
Oh, so beautiful.
Thanks. All right. So while people are looking at Glenn's python going around the room, yeah. So that's fun. And I'm trying to show at least one of their, like everyone as I go through, and then I know people have multiple, so I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets seen a little
Every
bit.
time you
This is by, I took a migraine pill and it should be kicking in soon.
we,
So
we
this
went
is
from
by-
like 11 cups of coffee a day to nothing
Yeah, you
overnight.
did. Oh,
Yeah.
This is by Wana, and it's called Fur. And the opening is $50. And look at it, looks
It's fantastic.
so beautiful. So she was saying she doesn't have a dog, and her cat has very short fur, and she was puppy sitting. And so this was a little memento of that time. But the fur is beautiful. This is so stunning, and it looks so good on the board. Opening is $50. This is, yeah, it's a really stunning piece. And what a nice like macro zoom in. So, and it's on nice with pine.
That's 403-629. So what you for?
So $50 opening bid for this lovely piece.
Can somebody from home send us cat photos? Can I tell this story?
Oh sure.
This lovely lady gave us around 900 statues that are white, and then we can paint them. She also gave us around 900 molds, and you can have some. And you could even pick a theme for like, oh, I want these kinds of molds. And I was kind of intrigued about what it'd be like. Well, because obviously they're now I think they kind of would sell better plain than painted. Because once they're painted, they're not fun anymore. But they make really nice kind of fun puzzle pieces. And so this guy here, he was actually broken. It was part of a dog here. And because it's plaster, I carved the dog off. And underneath the dog was where the carpet had folded over. And I was able to salvage even just out of the dog parts, the folded over carpet. And then this is the first one I ever did. And then I think I took about 600 into school. And my kids all painted them. It's all we did for a semester. But I quite like this one because it was supposed to have a dog here. Can I pass that around? Because Jess and I can't house all the art that we bought over the years, so we have to find homes for everything. But if you're interested in some of these white pieces to paint, come talk to me and I'll hook you up. Can you hold this up?
This is by Allie. And the opening bid is $5. Is on canvas. Little fox. Opening $5.
You have my phone? Where did my phone go? You took my phone?
You were talking.
I never stopped talking.
Cat photos.
Cat photos! Yeah, send us your cat photos.
So beautiful. Shelly, is this yours? Yeah? Is this your first time selling at Rumble House, or have you sold? You've sold before. You sold before. Anyways, big round of applause for Shelly. What would you like your opening bid to be? $5. And is it watercolor?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
$10.
$10 to Thomas. Do I hear 15? $10 to Thomas. People at home, text 403-629-7424.
Did I paint the Beatles?
I put it up as the event page, and my mom wanted to buy the Beatles painting, but I just didn't have a painting to put up, so then I just put that picture up. And now I have to apologize to my mom that the
I'll paint
Beatles
your one.
painting
I'll
is
paint your Beatles.
because this is my brain. We're coming up to the end of our lives. The Beatles were playing on
We're
their
gonna die soon.
Well, no, I mean, like,
We're fine. She just put the
Shut
biggest
up!
picture on us.
I meant they played on the
Gene
roof.
Snow return.
Oh, never mind.
It's
Is
not-
it?
I'm so sorry. Please tell the story.
Who? Remind me your name.
My name is Marquis.
Marquise.
And that is a sick shirt you
Big round of applause for Marquise. Beautiful, yes. What would you like your opening bid to be?
I'll bid $5.
$5 to Rich.
to-
Do I hear a 10? Show people. Oh, there. Colors. $5. Current bid. Wasn't that the last time they played together? Was on the roof? The Beatles?
Yeah.
Hi, Ben.
So it's currently at $5 to Rich. If you want to bid $10, either say it out loud or text 403
Did you guys see
629
is
There's
it
space up here if you'd like to
Yeah,
sit
come
up
on
here,
up.
guys.
the documentary on what was it called?
Yeah.
Get Back. Hands up if you've seen Get Back, the documentary on that album. You saw it? So I watched the first 3 episodes about 9 times, and I watched the first 2 episodes about 6 times, and I just can't bring myself to get to the end. It's a little bit like when I was reading Moby Dick. I read the first 100 pages of Moby Dick about 1,000 times over the span of 10 years. And every time I got the book out, I just loved when he was tipping people's hats off in the streets. I was like, oh, I get that. And so I had to start I barely ever got past the point where you get into bed with the harpooner. And so it took me 10 years to move into the 3rd chapter of Moby Dick, but the same thing happened with
That.
that.
It's so true. All right, a beautiful digital print by Oscar. So this is Rawson Lake, 11 by 14 print digital by Oscar. Opening bid. 20. You said that already. Thank you. $20 for this beautiful print. I really love the tones in this picture. It's so warm. It reminds me of the 70s. Like, I don't know.
That's cool.
Like
I
the
like the
colors,
70s. Yeah.
right? I just really love the softness of the print. Rich, can you grab the sculpture back from Sonia?
Maybe you should have it forever. So.
Okay. So $20 opening bid for this beautiful print. $20. What's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Sarah. Very nice to meet you.
It is so important that you guys cheer for Sarah.
So
We need to figure us out. That's exactly what we need in this life. Who else needs to cheer? Put your hand up if you want us to cheer for you.
Oh, what's your name?
Thomas, stand up. Yeah, you're next.
Okay. We're just gonna keep doing that throughout the evening. Wait, I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so we used to do the timeout thing immediately. So we're trying to get more people to log in and see, and sometimes people will text like, "Oh, is that piece gone yet?" So we bring up a piece and we don't go going once, going twice, going 3 times immediately because
We
we want
could
to.
though. We could do just
Should we do it?
get this. Let's put one of mine out.
Yeah.
It'll go for like $1. Anybody want to bid
What
$1?
about the painting?
No, $1. $1 for my first ever 3-dimensional.
I'll do $1.
$1 going once. $1 going twice.
$2.
$2. So light them in room. Okay, $3. $2 going
I
once.
get $4.20.
$4.20 going twice. $5. Going twice. Going 3 times.
That I don't think we've had like an actual bidding war excited.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we're being a little too simple.
Right?
We need to be a little more. We have a lot to get through. Let's do like a full on. The
Okay.
reason we had a lag was because we had friends all over the world. Richard from Illinois got the I don't know how this happened. His energy moves pretty fast. But Richard from Illinois would get there was about a 10-minute lag between what he was watching and what we were doing. So we used to, but let's go once, twice, 3 times. And yeah. Okay, what's the opening bid for this?
20.
$20. Do I have a bid for $20? Going once, going twice, going back in the pile.
Where did that lovely piece? Okay. This one is currently 20 to Janet.
$20 going once. $20 going twice. 20.
No, it's at 20.
Oh, wait.
21.
I'll do 21.
$21 going once. $21 going twice. $21 going 2.5 times. $21 sold. I'm gonna let you hold on to it.
Reminds me of the thing.
Yes. What's the opening bid for
It's
this?
currently at 20 to Sarah.
Okay, $20 going once. $20 going twice. $20 going 3 times. Who has it?
Sarah.
Where are you? Oh, here.
Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Julia brought great piece. Okay, so this one is opening at 10. $10. This is by Julia. $10 to Thomas. Do I hear 15? $10. Do I do it? Going once?
Yeah, do it.
Going twice?
Going twice.
Going 3 times?
Twice.
Sold to Thomas. Whoa. This is also by Julia, opening at 5. 5 to Oscar. $6. Do I hear 7? 7. Do I? 8. Oh, I love it. 10. Oh, we jumped $2. We're at 10 to $12. 15 to Oscar. 20 Yuko. No, 20 to Yuko. Do I hear 22?
22.
22 to Oscar. 25. 25. Going once.
Can I just point out, one person in this room is going to take this home, and the rest of you will live the rest of your life without this painting.
But a
But they
shared,
could get
a shared thing. We did the thing together. So 25? I think, right? 25 to Yuko. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. So amazing. Did you have a plan here?
No, I just, I did something.
What did you do?
I did a thing. Okay, so I painted David Bowie tonight,
That's awesome.
and then I did another David Bowie. This was my first. I was just getting warmed up. So we had 2 hours, so I did a 3 David Bowie,
Yeah, you did.
and then I still had some time left, so I did a 4th David Bowie.
I'll put 20 on that one.
There you go, it's yours. $20.
I don't know. It was very good.
And then I did a 5th David Bowie.
Okay.
I did a 6th David Bowie. I think this is my second favorite.
I like that.
Oh,
too.
I like
that
too. I'll go 15 on that one.
There you go.
Wait a second.
Do you have an opening bid?
We'll just wait. And then I did. What number am I on? What number am I on? Was it 8 or? I have 7 or 8 David Bowies.
Give
So-
me what number one, number 1 to 15.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do whatever number that is for
We can auction them.
20.
And we could, we
We have
What
auction
do you
though. That's an
20
idea.
bucks? Okay.
I
Great.
think we're starting to realize
my
that
music
nobody has
wall.
$20.
What about this one?
Oh wow.
Okay. That's what happens when you paint too many.
No, it's not.
No, no, no,
What about this one?
Sonia, did you get that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
20 bucks.
I want the first one. then.
I'm not this one.
No, I want that one.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys, you know what? I didn't want to take it.
Which one?
Here you go.
Is one of them, is that Major Tom?
Oh, this is probably some Ziggy Stardust for you, though. How about this, Thomas?
Round.
So, here's the problem. I did 8 paintings, and I take it the whole auction if I auction them off. So if you have one in your hands, just whatever your heart says is fair, you pay that price, okay? Does that make sense?
Just do you want to write things down?
What about these? They need homes. Currently, they're free.
Mine will be 20.
We're out of wall
15
space.
for the lightning.
420.
This one?
Woo!
Yeah, okay. Did you want that one instead of the other one?
This one's the-
Did I just give you one?
No,
Do you
no.
want to fight for the other one?
And this, actually, I think just like this one. Does that work out for everybody?
Yes. Okay.
420 for that one.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay, no, there's a lot of things, and I don't know if people were trying to bid on those.
Oh. We like the first two, this man.
Oh, no.
It just works too fast.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
That was ready.
Which
Yeah,
board
I
do
was
you
ready. I was
want?
ready to get into it.
Okay, hang on.
Jeez.
Okay.
No opportunity.
Just a second.
Oh
Really more things.
Oh no.
No, that's fine. We need money. Which one? Okay.
What is
I don't
that?
know how to do this. Very quickly, I'm just going to show them. Yeah. And then if whoever was bidding, because they missed it. Well, there's this one, and we'll call this number 1. And there's this one, we'll call it number 2, okay?
I went 20 and
You hold on to these.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the one.
Another one. I don't know if you want to show.
Oh, they're all gone. Oh, you can have that one.
Do you want them all?
No, it's okay. Who's this on the phone? I'll pay you one.
Zach.
I'll pay you
It
one.
might be Zach.
It feels unfair that we're taking,
I'll pay
but also so good.
Let's go.
All right.
Rich, are some of them still up, or are we not bidding, or are we bidding?
I think you got them, okay? If you have them and you like them and you bid too much, that's fine. Just pay what you can. If you want to pay more, not gonna argue with you. But I didn't want to take up the auction, and that's not me asking you to pay more than you bid. You just have them, because I did 8.
Right, but
in
the
2
next one you
hours.
show of yours, you gotta go slower, because we wanted more. That's why we're here.
You want money into the place. You gotta let it.
See?
We're into it. I think we're into it.
Thank you.
That's right.
And
Actually,
this is-
can I say it?
I also threw out 2, so I did 10.
Okay.
It's about 15 minutes of painting.
Okay.
I mean, I spent hours toiling on them.
It's like beautiful. Everything's beautiful. There's a cord wrapper on my foot. Okay, thank you. So the next one is up by Ashley. Big round of applause! So, opening bid here, $20. Perfect. $20 opening bid. So really beautiful. Multimedia, framed, really good magic. Would you like to talk about any of your pieces?
My brand is called the Spicy Rainbow, and they're energy healing mandalas to heal the body, mind, and soul.
You're magic.
And I love sparkles.
It's nice under the light, the
Yeah.
black light's really
You
good.
actually look at this sparkles on there.
Oh.
Get some through,
That's
guys.
fun.
That's crazy. Not really fun.
Okay. All right. So opening is 20.
20.
20 to Thomas. Woo!
Hey, if you're going home with one of the David Bowies, I should have taken pictures of that. Sorry.
Oh,
So before you go, just throw it in my face. I'll look at the camera. Smack it with my wings.
So Thomas, oh geez Louise. Nice, I like this. Thank you for the musical. So good.
I mean, oh.
What do you say?
Actually, it strangely smells like me too. So it's okay. You should see the building we live in.
It's kombucha. Okay, so this is sponge. Oh, thanks, Ben. So this is to Thomas for 20.
I don't think I've ever been this uncomfortable. And one night I stuck a drill bit through my finger and I just duct taped it shut because I've never missed one of the rumbles. I just missed 3.
Just at the beginning.
She was in
I was
Saskatchewan.
confused. This is by Ashley as well. Oh my gosh, even the famous
frame.
rainbow.
Yes. Yeah.
So opening 20, if any of these beautiful mandalas speak to you, bid or text 403-629-7424. Yeah. Oh, and the matting. Yeah, can you see the matting as well? It's colorful. Okay. Beautiful. Joanna, this is so gorgeous. You did this one tonight. Are you here still?
No, she's out.
Oh my goodness. So I see. Did you talk to her about what she was doing? About like. No?
Like there? No, I don't know.
So, okay.
Can I tell you something?
I have an idea.
It's my highest compliment because I'm incredibly arrogant. But a couple times I thought this was mine. Doesn't it kind of look like
It's
yeah.
really beautiful.
She's a really great
She's
painter.
a really great painter. So a few of the pieces of inspiration was Isis. So an Egyptian goddess. There's the Baba Yaga. It was
Great stoner rock.
a Mayan. Yes,
Yeah.
also yes.
I don't think I
And it
felt
was a
this-
Mayan
can I tell you
goddess as well. Yeah.
I don't think I've felt this happy in 10 years. Right now my heart hurts. It's an actual physical pain. And I sometimes feel like this after the auctions because like we have to do a lot. And Jess is a little more present than me. I'm like, fix problems. Toilet's broken. Drunks are outside fighting. You know, and then an hour after the rumble I wake up, I'm like, that was the most beautiful moment I wish I appreciated. And I just felt this like burning like a comet flying through my chest. And I haven't been this happy in, well, we got married, so I'm not going to say I haven't been this happy. But probably not since the night we got, and you guys were here, right?
We were like
Yeah.
girls on the roof with you.
Yeah.
Married on the roof, yeah.
You're the one that got away.
So this is look how she's conjuring. I think this is just a very magical.
It's like you got Doctor Strange, but this is like
the goddess
Mrs.
string.
Strange.
So it's called actually it's called the
She
Creator.
can still be a doctor.
$5.
I was gonna say that too. But also, yes, the other Doctor Strange.
$5 opening bid for the Creator. I love this. So beautiful. Actually, I'm gonna bid on this. This is lovely. I'm gonna bid 10 on this one.
15. We got Christmas to get through.
That's another thing. We gotta get Christmas Christmas gifts. This is by Theo.
My heart is still burning with joy.
Good. Keep it going. Good. This is by Theo. Theo joins us online every week from his home studio. And so this one is from 2023. And this one has Prince of Butterflies, but also his beautiful hills.
You know what's crazy?
Opening is 25 with this one by Theo.
You know what's crazy?
What is crazy? with
A kid in my class painted that exact painting 2 days ago.
No,
I'm not kidding.
that is crazy. That is crazy.
We're both teachers, and something I don't know if you noticed this, but I noticed this. A classroom full of kids would come in, give the kids some free drawing time, and one of the kids will draw a shape or a thing that I've never seen before. I'm like, that's outlandish. Like, what is that? That's amazing. The bell will ring. The class clears out. Another group comes in, somebody sits in the same spot and they draw the same thing.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's good magic.
It's, you know, and like, I'm not superstitious. I don't believe in ghosts, but I believe our brains are connected in ways that we ignore.
And I feel like artists are super sensitive, so then they're going to be the ones that.
Like
feel
when you
this.
think about how birds work, they don't actually have brains. They have just have brain stems, right? Like bird brain, right? So if you get in an accident and you break your mind, and all that's left is your brain stem, that's when they start talking about whether you're alive or not. But birds, like magpies, can play tic-tac-toe, and all they have is brain stems, and then they can make these nests. And if you give MIT students a pile of sticks and some mud to make it one of those three-dimensional nests as tight the last 30 years the way the magpies do, they leave their nests and the owls move in. And it's just insane that nobody teaches these birds how to make these nests, and they know how to do it. And you know, you almost wonder if the birds, their minds are connected, and they just know what everybody else knows. The way the trees are connected by the roots. And I sort of feel like we used to be like that, but then we sort of like crippled ourselves by being able to speak.
Tower of Babel, man.
Yeah, right? This is like the bungalow of Babel right here.
Trees can tell each other if there's an insect here, like
Yeah.
a few miles away, but we're just like, what?
Through the
Like I'm beside you, but I need to stay in my own box right now.
Our skulls. Yeah. This is by Anne Christine. So this was a study she was doing. It's a study of the girl with the pearl earring by Vermeer. So she called this one Her Lady, My Lady. It's called by Anne Christine. Opening is 50. She was using various glazing techniques. So she uses really right, like so. It's so I think this one actually is acrylic and oil. So she was working with both on this one. And yeah, you can just the layering and the different materials coming together and the starkness of her face. It's very beautiful. So opening is 50 for this lovely piece.
In the light, certain parts of it reflect, so it's not the whole thing. Because it like shades almost or shadows. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really stunning. This is by Anne Christine.
$50 for Anne Christine. From Andrew.
Amazing. Andrew?
Yep. I mean, that would be great to have in your house, but that would also be like an epic Christmas present.
Totally.
Like, did you have a heist?
So
Do you know nobody's ever successfully sold a stolen painting before? Like in all the art heists that ever happened, everyone gets caught. There's no way to resell it. Everybody else talks, right? If I steal the Mona Lisa and I want to sell it to you, they're just gonna rat me out and to get the price. As soon as they know you're selling a stolen painting, they're like, "I'll have that for $50, or I'll call the cops." So there's like, it's never happened. I mean, it might have happened like that.
I could have been blackmailing, like.
Right, yeah. Send back a little inch of the painting once a week, like, hey, you'd get a better job of blackmailing for.
So this is paint marker on Coroplast. I thought it was vinyl when I first saw it. So it's very clean work. Opening bid is $50. So a little nostalgia piece. I think it's an early 2000 comic strip, very niche.
What year
Out
did
of the
you say?
April, I think it's early 2000 cartoon animation.
Why do you think early 2000?
I think it's
1930s?
Older, like
it's
like 1930s.
seriously?
I
Why
think this
do I
is.
think
Did you say
early
what year do you think?
She said like Mickey Mouse
Like-
era.
Yeah, like 1930s. This is like
That clown had kept me out of the 30s.
Yeah.
I've seen it before. Reminds me of a Bob Dylan song.
Time out of mind.
$50 out of the inkwell.
Oh, who?
I'm gonna say I think it's Zach. Is that Zach? Zach, identify yourself.
Zach, identify yourself.
Oh, it says smoking boldly right here, so I think it's Zach.
So evidently, Out of the Inkwell is an animated film series from back in the silent film era,
What does it
Oh.
say?
What year?
1918 to 1929.
Wow. Thank you.
See, I said 1930, so I was way off.
I was.
By one
That was
year,
it.
that's right.
I was up.
I bet she was on TV by then.
But you meant, you said 2000, you were thinking 20s.
20th century, early 20th.
No, you know what I think? I think it
Obviously, thank you.
probably became a meme in the 2000s. That's why.
Totally, maybe, yes. I'm gonna hope.
I'm still like beaming with love right now. My heart hurts so much.
You can feel it from here, bro.
Yeah.
Me too, for some stupid reason today. I don't know what it is. I have no reason to be happy, but
Oh.
You're getting a happy turn.
Pointless happiness is the best.
I don't want to get seduced into signing another 5-year lease.
So nice. Okay, so Ashley also brought in these beautiful pendants that she was making. So in the center of this is a little heart. What's your opening bid for your pendant? $10. So is it okay if we pass them around so people can see them?
Are Keith and Leanne on there?
I'm not sure.
Because here's something I wanted to show you. Can you pass me that black?
Yeah.
This does not look like Leanne, but I drew it from an art history piece that really this made it look so much like Leanne. I sketched it, so I wanted to show them that. This is Battle for My Soul. I was having one of those weeks. I don't know if you can see it from here, but I pass it around if you'd like to look.
420.
Yeah, so this is Jess and I are big Ava Gardner fans, and I don't know, I never thought of this, but I downloaded an Ava Gardner record, and it turns out it's like 10 one-hour radio shows from the early 40s. So this was a story where she gets in now it's not Ava Gardner, everything else ends up being Jess, but
Yeah.
yeah. This is the Fool on the Hill. These are what I do when I'm watching TV at my breath, but I can't sit still. So Jess thinks this is the guy with 3 penises, but it's not. It's 3 images of one person and he's moving. And it wasn't meant to be erotic with the 3 penises. It's not Cerberus, but
It's
it's
erotic about 3 people.
Yeah, I wasn't.
hey, don't knock it till you try it. But I often like to paint these motion paintings, and I don't know if you know this about Cubism. The premise of Cubism wasn't ever to make things square. A lot of kids kind of miss something. Misconstrue that it's Cubism is about being squares. But the purpose of Cubism was to show all sides of a thing. So that's why they're doing multiples. They wanted to show the top.
Because the
and
camera was
yeah.
invented, and so they were thinking, what can the camera not do?
Yeah.
To show all the different sides of the subject.
Yeah.
This is by Ayuko. Beautiful abstract.
If those little
Misty
ones I painted
Mountains.
found a home,
Sparkly.
just put them in your
It's-
pocket and you can
Yeah.
donate whatever you feel like is a fair price.
So
What's
It's
the
an
texture?
auction.
textural.
Those are, one of them is just a piece of paper and the rest of them are, this?
No, well, this
It's not all
one.
about me, is it?
That's not 3
I
pieces.
do
That's that
too.
glove. That's a big
Ah.
glove. That's a big glove.
I know what you're saying.
This
It's a big glove, not 3 pieces.
this is
No,
by
it's 3 penises, I
Ayuko.
drew it.
Where did I do it? Opening is $30 for this beautiful abstract. Misty Mountains. She was getting a sense of the Misty Mountains and the, I don't know, there's a lot of energy around it. It's very beautiful.
Can I go 15 minutes and then pass it around? And then you
That's
Sure.
a great
Put it
way
in
to
your
do it.
pocket.
Sure, that's a great way. No,
Wait,
that's fine.
I already have a contracted for it.
I paid too much. I'm a space hog.
Yeah, no, I already have a contract.
You guys also know that after we close Rumble in December, I am very much looking forward to not selling another painting for a very long time. So if you get your hands on my work. They didn't find homes.
Oh God, but they supposed to.
No,
And we're gonna talk about this one. It's gonna be great.
They're perfect. Everything's perfect.
And
This
did I alarm you? You're perfect.
is a beautiful vase.
Tell these lost stories.
the boss story.
So,
by Zach
some
Cardinal.
graduated students of mine came to the gallery one night, and that's not really a problem if they're buying a bong off me. But what happened was the young man that bought the bong, his girlfriend's younger brother still went to school and was with my TA. So we sold them an art piece that could be functional, but doesn't have to be. And I think they bought it purely as a beautiful art piece. But then just as the young man who's the younger brother, and this is where the bong ended up in my student's class instead of his older sister's boyfriend's class. So the boyfriend bought the bong, and he gifted it to the girlfriend, who gifted it to her brother, who's still in my class. So at one point, the parents had found this bong in his closet, and luckily I developed a good relationship with the family because they're like, "Where'd you get that?" Well, Mr. Taylor sold it to me, and it was totally unavoidable. But was it? Yeah, it was unavoidable because I wasn't even part of the sale. I was like, "Who sold the? Who did the bong go to?" Just because, "Oh, your students." I'm like, "You've got to be kidding me!" So they had graduated. Bongs aren't illegal, but maybe it's not the greatest role model situation. And then so the funniest thing is, it just happened after the young man. He had this bong in his closet for like 2 years, but right after he graduated high school and went off to university, that's when the parents found the bong in his closet. They're like, "Where'd you get the bong? What's this all about?" And he's like, "I'm away at college right now, and if you thought I bought that bong to use, would it make any sense that I would have left it in my bedroom?" So, and I think she actually left the bong in her brother's bedroom in case they found it.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, please, not if you're related to my classmates.
Opening bid is $100 for this piece. It's hand blown glass by Zach
The
Cardinal.
most beautiful lamp in the gallery.
Yep.
It's like a wacky flower vase just for one random flower. And I keep touching it for you. I bet you it's also an instrument too. I could play this.
420.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, 400.
Blow in the
Yeah,
top.
that actually makes noise. You'd expect it to be about 400.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you. Scott, I think, has been on that one.
Scott, you got this one?
Yeah.
That one's 15.
Yeah. And then
So,
I'll let you know which radio show it came from. Because it was we were listening to Ava Gardner radio shows.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And she was with like the guy from like he was like in Disney movies like Duckbill DA or something.
okay, this is a wonderful little sculpture of a
How much is
lizard.
the opening bid for that?
$10.
I'll pay $10 for that.
This is by Alex.
Working on another one.
It's beautiful.
Sorry, my ride's here, but
Oh,
can I just do it?
Of course, what's your opening
Do you
bid?
want to come up with
Free, however much the rent is, right?
Okay, good. Thank you.
I love you.
So $10. Wait, this one bid $10?
I think I heard it.
Me, I bid $10.
Oh, yeah.
Rich bid $10 for the wizard. 15 or 11.
Going once.
Anything?
Going twice. What's a card with? I mean, in. What's the word?
It's basswood.
Okay. Going 3 times. Is that fair that I went so fast because it's mine? I kind of got it for a steal. We'll talk afterwards.
The next one is a collection by Shuja. So, this is so cool. Shuja works out of sketchbooks. And he'll come in and ask, what was the themes? And then he'll kind of go through his book of beautiful work and pick up pieces that work with the theme. So, it's like a really cool way to work. So, and also everything's double-sided because when he works, oh, whoa!
Whoa, it's very cool.
Okay, sorry, yeah, there. But then also, there's kind of like a statue lady, but then also, so the collection, this one has the great wave. Oh, it's behind her here, and then it's coming closer there. And then this one, and then this kind of metallic on the back. So the collection is for $20 for the whole collection.
How about this? So you guys ready for this? If we can get a bid for $50, we're going to give 100% of the sale to Shuja.
So, right, and I don't know if to pass it around or if it's like, yeah, here, you can pass the collection. Right.
Did you show that?
this one yet, but there's a few more.
Right.
And then,
Those were like on the chair up front.
oh, here, just. Oh. Sorry.
What on hold is?
Sure, I do want to show those too. So these are prints of Inkworks by Ruth. So these are our prints of originals. So they're printed on really beautiful watercolor paper, and the opening is $20. So this is a lovely animal. This is a beautiful animal. So the opening $20. Original prints of originals from Ruth. My work is very lovely. And they're very lovely prints. So sometimes prints can be like from a printer and it's like on printer paper, but this is really on really high quality paper and very, very high quality prints of the work.
Sometimes prints purple rain.
Right, sometimes prints stays purple. So next, Glenn. Where did those- Here. Okay, so there's the python, then baseball,
At the Korean lighthouse.
Korean lighthouse. Oh my goodness. So this is acrylic on canvas. Say you really like baseball?
They are definite baseball fans, but they are more fans of fantastic lighthouses. They have one on each side of the entrance of every one of their small harbors.
That's really cool. Very cool. Then we have one of our favorites here, Thomas the Train, acrylic on canvas. Anyone has any littles or also bigs that remember the Thomas the Train with love? Opening for all of these are $20.
My oldest was a toddler. He had a Thomas the Tank Engine that he held in his hand at all times. It's in my office, so I feel obliged to bid $20.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It was,
That's lovely.
Felix had Lightning McQueen in his hand for 4 years. And every time he glued us in, I would like go to the store and buy the same one and back it up with a hammer and sand the paint off so he wouldn't notice the difference. And the funniest thing is, I don't think he ever looked at it because he would never notice if we replaced it. And then every time he came up to you, he'd hand it to you and have you inspect it. Any dents or scratches? And
I teach a little kid about Thomas. What's his name again? Thomas the Tank.
Yeah.
He's autistic again. $20.
Oh no, Randy has it.
You know what? Oh, you take it. No.
That's a
no.
great story.
You know what?
That's
You,
lovely.
I love your,
I'll
I
do
love your story.
5,000.
You had good story.
Your
stories.
His
I
kids
tell
are
you
all
that.
30.
My kids,
No, what? You
my
didn't
kids
know
are all
if you-
grown up. I will buy this money and then pass it along to him.
Aww.
Okay, so I have to go 25 then, right?
No,
No.
Prince wanted to give.
I'm bidding
Randy's-
20. If you let me win it
Well,
at
you can
20, I will
tip them still.
gift it to you.
Oh, you know,
Yeah, that just
Yeah.
happened.
I'm.
It's
I'll
already
buy
done.
this
It's
for
already
25.
done.
All right.
Oh, it's
You
25.
can buy it next
I'll
time.
just leave that with you. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because maybe it's a sentimental
You're
thing for your
so
kids.
No. I just didn't.
It's perfect.
There was no one bidding.
Okay, well.
So that's why you got a
He's
good
a
story.
grade A autistic boy.
I
with-
love
I love
that.
it. I love it.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, that's kind of.
We're gonna do a reverse auctioning here.
Thank you so much.
I know.
It's so,
This is what I meant. So,
You're the worst greedy people ever.
so this piece is a watercolor of a squirrel, and the special thing about this one is with watercolor, Glenn used a dry brush technique. So often watercolor, you're working wet on wet and with the water, but he used the dry brush technique to get really beautiful texture in this watercolor. So the opening we have is also $20 for this one. Lovely little squirrel. Okay. Now, so Juana also brought this piece in. Stormy weather, $50 opening bid. So one thing about the space here too is you'll notice that some pieces are very. Everyone has different work style, and then when Juana's working here, you'll see her work. Like in person, she'll be drawing people in the space or painting a space. But then this one, when she brings in, part of like what we do too is to teach people about the difference between studio pieces and 2-hour pieces, right? Like the works up on the walls or the works like when we. What are you?
I did 10 pieces in 2 hours.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant.
Ow!
The pieces up on the wall.
I know, yeah.
Are your studio pieces?
Yeah, I worked way too long on those.
But then I'm saying, like, when we have the opening bids, people open them up at different amounts to show. I wasn't insulting.
Hey, we're
you.
getting complaints that you guys are too cute, so.
So, just tone it back a bit. I'm so
That's my
sorry.
job. See,
Don't tone
when
it
I was
back.
at-
More
I'm done with my ugly girl.
So good.
Thank you so much.
But it is really neat to see places that have been done in studio.
Oh, Rumble House. Do you want to wait? Because I could also take, because you sold a piece too.
Yeah, so I would send you that.
Yeah. So that one sold for 25.
Do you have Patty's jacket?
Oh yeah.
Patty, you're so polite. Where are you?
Patty, you're so polite. So that would be $12.50 off of whatever you bought.
I think it was 21.
I don't know that math. 21 minus $12.50. Fast.
10.50.
Nice.
10.50. So I owe you 10.50.
Yeah. So it's just Rumble House $9.50. $9.50. RumbleHouseLiveArt@gmail.com.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. You can also message me later. There's no rush. I'm holding 3 things. I'm so sorry.
You did great. You got this. You got this.
Do I have
Thank
to do
you.
everything?
Just hold those for a second. You're beautiful. Everything's fine. This is by Patty.
Whoa! That's pretty magic.
Well,
That looks like the first ISIS stuff.
What?
Nothing.
What? Did it buzz?
I kind of liked it. I hit with my phone and phone. Sorry.
So I bid 30. All right. So this is by Patty.
Can I have that, Joe?
Yes. And
That wasn't my phone.
okay, Patty says this really nicely. Who can speak Latin?
Let's see, Randy. Your time. It's your time. What does it say?
This is your time.
it's hard to read.
It's about the punishment fitting the crime.
You've trained your whole life.
That's right.
I have not.
I
It's been barely a month on it.
Okay, fair enough.
Many
I can only
ago.
say
No
that.
judgment. No
You
judgment.
could just make up anything. It was your time.
That's right.
Love the world forever.
3 paintings if wearing tie.
That's right.
That's what I'm pretty sure that's what it says.
Ancient interpretation.
That's right.
The opening bid is 30. This is by Patty.
What size is that? Tell us more.
This is a lovely fleece. Keep you warm. Layer up. I think it's about a medium.
Nice.
Model it.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
Perfect. Cozy.
Yeah.
Good.
Aww.
Yeah, I would say medium.
I like, can I tell you what I like about it?
What?
The style of that jacket is just so comfy, but the artwork is so edgy. And the
That's so
juxtaposition of edgy and comfy is really dynamic.
That's really cool.
I feel like I've been edgy for 30 years, but thank you.
Well, it depends on which direction you look.
Yeah, right?
That's right. I hasn't fallen off the edge.
This,
Yes.
this, I had this weird habit of thinking myself as a boy my whole life. And then at some point I realized I might not be a complete man, but I can still.
Pause game. Did we get the pendant back from looking around the room?
You know what? I never saw it. I'd love to see it if it's still around.
Friends. Friends. We need to pause game and we need to find the pendant because people on this side of the room didn't get to see the pendant that we were passing around.
Did anybody hear a hint of Jesse's teacher voice?
Friends.
I don't know how far back it got.
Do we know how far back the little pendant got?
What did it?
It had a little heart in the center
and it was like
Games.
it was like a
Are there any of
circle.
those beautiful pendants?
It was like this.
Was it on a string?
Yes, it was on. It was like
Oh,
this.
It was in a plastic bag.
It was in a plastic bag. Did we put it? We put it back this way.
Yeah.
It never came back this way.
It never came back to Francois. Did we drop it along the way? It looks like this in a bag.
Oh, I have that.
Oh, that held it.
The
Oh! It's like magic. That's good.
That was good magic. Problem solved. I just thought maybe it slipped by accident.
My pants are
No, you're okay. I'm not mad. I just didn't want to use anything. Here.
Did it go in a pocket by accident?
Oh. Not necessarily accident. Like I,
It is really pretty.
This is the artist. Yeah. They're all really beautiful and very different. Different magic.
My favorite one's the purple glitter one that I just used today.
This one? So this one is a purple glitter one. And opening is 10. Opening is 10 for the pendants. She did this one today. Purple glitter.
This one's for the picture of the mountains.
Oh,
And then I'm gonna transfer you
Thank you
one
so
of mine.
much.
it's pretty dark.
Here, how can I help you? You're good?
Go ahead.
It's upside down. Yeah. Sugar.
Is that heavy?
No, it's quite light. Jess and I were on CBC radio, painting on the radio. For what that's worth.
Painting a radio?
Painting on CBC radio. We're in the station.
That's the eye opener one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and I think we've been on CBC radio about 5 times. So when they closed the old building, I don't think we've been to the new building yet. It was a weird event. They invited us to the CBC radio station to make a painting, and I painted sky, and she painted a landscape, and then these clicked together, which is pretty neat. So this was like our first live, not our first, but our first. Actually, once we got to, they slide in so seamlessly, but it's on a chair right now, so I could just, yeah.
There's a click and it goes like this.
Yeah, and they literally just click in together.
Yeah, they do.
And but I also
Up there.
yeah, this is a flat table work, but you can also, if you pull that back a bit, hang them
Just a little bit.
like in like different combinations.
Yeah.
And they
I'm not on purpose being difficult.
I didn't say a word. Okay, but they literally just snap it together.
There you
And
go.
then
You were right there to help. You were right there.
Did you let go?
yeah, I told you they fit together. And then sorry. The reason I'm showing this tonight is we're cleaning out our storage space. And I almost brought it into school to paint over
That's
top
fun.
of. So this is gonna be sacrificed to the recycled painting gods if it doesn't go for tonight. So I'm not trying to put any pressure on you, but there's the Rumble House, the Isle of Rue, our future. This is, again, we have a bit of a weird crush on Frank Sinatra and Ava Gardner, but it might be Rich and Jesse walking downtown. And actually, we're taking a road trip to go see, on the way to Disneyland with my kid this summer, we're going to go to a museum every morning. So basically, we get up, we drive all day, go to a hotel, get up early, go to the national or the state Natural History Museum. Then we drive all day.
That's right.
And,
That's good, yeah.
and then we're going to end up at in Vegas. We're going to a neon sign museum. But I was going to take this to school and paint over it today.
No.
And I thought I'd put it in the auction one last time, but it's we just don't have any more space for stuff. And I actually, because at Rumble House we have a storage space over there. We have the Rumble House in our apartment a block away. They're all in a triangle. And one of my weird problems is I have 3 bicycles that I love to death, but I can only keep 2 of them. So I'm not selling my bicycle right now, but
That's the way of telling us to keep one away.
what?
That's the way of telling us to keep one away.
See you guys later. No, the bicycles will be going, I have a home, actually, to tell you the truth, I'm waiting for my son to pick up one of my favorite bicycles.
Okay.
Opening bid for this,
Oh.
because I think as a drawing, as a structure to repaint, I pay at least 25 for the frame. But to save this from becoming a student project, opening bid $25.
$30.
They don't have a space.
And they really do snap together so efficiently when it's flat. I just had it on the cable. And they even hold, like you can pick one up and they
Yeah,
sit
we're
together.
doing it. We're doing it. We're in for 30 at least.
You have no more wall space.
We have wall space.
$30 going once, $30 going twice, $30 going 3 times. I'm really glad I didn't paint over.
Wow. Sonya's gonna keep half at her house, and I'm gonna keep half
Oh,
at my
they-
house.
Spread
And then we're
Oh,
all
they
gonna
really
like
do. They
connected.
do work independently.
Adorable.
That's
So I love
really
that,
sweet.
Yeah, right?
We're friends.
Because
We're
we are
best friends.
This one's a little more dangerous to travel.
That's what I like. I like the
Is this going in your car tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So Tara actually bid online $10 for this piece.
Thanks, Chris.
So that is so lovely.
We can switch back and forth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't, yeah.
Thank you, Tara.
I love this. I feel like this. Just love that as a background.
It's like a city. It's like a
We can
city.
take this one first too. If we can, whichever way.
Thank you. And
Can I put this in? I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
push
yeah,
the front
yeah,
one.
so these are the other ones by Ashley that I have not shown yet. I like that they all have slightly different designs and the different. So these are opening at 20.
I haven't passed.
So there are more
I'm not at my best
designs.
before that's
There's
all
a
right.
lot
Let's
of
look up a few more. Husband free though.
That's
A lot
not
for
true. This one, Thomas.
You have to help me
has.
now.
I think that the husband.
I was like, what the fuck?
I will help you. So we can ask
You are not mounting.
That's right.
Like these ones were old ones.
Nobody wants to.
Interesting.
We don't
Make
have
a
to,
power
well, I don't
set.
have them to help us put things on the wall. With the buffalo on the wall. Thank goodness.
Oh, here. These are more by one.
Look at this. This is it's a little dented, but I was commissioned $500 to do a T-shirt for a film festival for Joan of Arc, and then
Passion Joe Hart.
Yeah. And then right at the last minute they're like, "Oh, sorry, we don't have the money." And so this piece made like I think I still have I still have the screens. I'm not screening anymore, but I made myself and my wife a T-shirt because I was just testing it out, and I usually make at least one print, $1 for this.
25.
There we go. So
Oh,
So Brian and I doing a film class. We spent weeks watching and rewatching Passion Joe. Back when it was like I remember 60mm film.
do you recognize
that's
the
so
image?
cool.
Oh yeah, when you first held it up, I totally recognized it. Oh, that's Joan of Arc from Becker. Is that the name of the director? 1927.
Yeah, it was German.
Direct,
He said
no.
he studied it. That he,
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's
So,
really cool.
And
There
it
she is.
has a sentimental value because one of my best friends and I were in a film class together. And
How would
we
you like-
watched it dozens and dozens of times with a little 16mm.
How would you like the silk screens go with that?
I wouldn't know how to use them.
Yes, we would love
What
them.
do I do? I teach art. I'm gonna gift you the silk screens.
Ah,
That's so
yes,
fun.
please.
Yeah, sure.
So fun.
And a little art lesson for Randy. Would
Yeah.
be very happy.
That's
Yes,
right.
please.
So this is by Andrew.
It's a black light, right?
Oh yeah. Good call.
Yeah. Is Alex still here?
No,
Do you remember telling us that you had a friend that had like a super like intense one of these?
Actually, Ali and I both have the really intense ones at home.
Yeah. Well, after you told me that, I was like, oh, I better look this up. And this is like on the cusp of still being safe.
Oh
But I do wonder about the 20 years I spent standing in front of this light.
Yeah, when you think about it too much, it gets a little scary. So that's the
Flashlight.
That's not to think about it.
Did he say he was donating this to the
Yeah.
gallery? So I'm gonna keep this.
Should be different.
Here's the weird thing, okay?
So we don't be done?
Well, okay, what do you wanna do?
I don't know what's done.
Either way, like, is that, he was donating it to the gallery to help with rent. But, Andrew, we've known for 12 years and I don't have one of his pieces, so I'm just gonna. Okay. Is that cool with you guys? Like, if you bid $500, I'd say $600 and then just put it in my closet.
Yeah.
So it's small. He donated it to the gallery to support.
That's great, Rich.
But it's
That's
for me.
very sweet. It's for me. That's very sweet. This is by Brenda.
That's beautiful.
This is by Brenda. So it is a really, oh, he did.
Oh yeah, don't give up on us.
So
We're still here.
I'll show you guys here. Very beautiful chalice, $40 opening bid. The orange, and then it's like this purple gray that I really, really like with the orange. And like flames all around it. It's very
It'll just be 1 second.
So opening is $40.
That's awesome.
This one. Yeah, and then
Oh.
Oh, there's another one. Oh.
but wait.
Ooh.
Oh.
So this, if you can see it,
Wedding shop.
do you see? It's kind of
Each hold
metallic
a half
on the
a-
Half
outside.
a bottle of wine.
It's a metallic on the outside. It's beautiful chartreuse on the inside. I can clean them out for you, but they're so Brenda made them. She is our neighbor here, and they're opening $40 each. And yeah, they're each their own very unique shape, but they do complement each other very well.
Yeah, I have a bunch of hers. They're so nice.
They are so nice. Wow.
You have the world record stock.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
World record.
We stayed open several months because of you and your collections.
I'm outed.
We've run out of.
Yeah.
As Rich does, we're running out of spots.
Yeah.
For our place.
We're very
He
comfortable.
even tried to stop us from buying.
He did. I saw that.
He did. I saw that.
You've got no more room.
You know, we go twice a
Exactly.
week right past your house to take Felix to karate, and every time I just want to stop by and visit you
And we
guys.
keep saying, just
Why
do
don't
it.
you?
That's right. The door is
We're
open.
also socially awkward.
If we saw you on the front lawn, we would tackle you. But
Just
to
come
actually
on
go
in.
up and ring a bell is like,
Our bell doesn't work. Just come on.
oh,
Just come.
That's right. The bell doesn't work. Yeah.
Okay, next time we will actually stop
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
it. So these are by Juana as well. Beautiful clouds. These ones are 20 opening bid. Beautiful bathroom view. Like the color scheme of this one.
what's the buzz about this
Oh,
one?
that one's a back, so you can whatever you like. Where's his wings?
They're moving so fast you can't even see them.
That is so good. Because I felt so bad.
That's so
I
fun.
think that's Steve. Yeah. Steve. Yeah.
Cool.
Spiro.
And snake. Looks like a milk snake. I really like the eyes on the fingertips. These are all opening $20 each. There is surfing tofu.
No, just me.
Tofu now?
Tofu, yeah. This is upside down, but I think it's like the right way up to the people.
Yes,
So this is by Christine. $5 opening bid.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
My embarrassment about SpongeBob.
Yeah, I thought it was a sponge.
I thought
Oh, piece
SpongeBob
of
was
cheese.
a piece of cheese. I wasn't really I don't watch TV, I just listen to it. And I think for like 20 years I listened to much music and I hear the same commercials over and over again. And then it wasn't until I looked up at the screen, I'm like, oh, that's what that commercial's about. So I think on one of the channels that I was like, I'd have the TV on while I was doing stuff. SpongeBob would come on from time to time. I would never really look up and pay attention, but for the longest time, I thought SpongeBob was a piece of cheese that lived in a mushroom, and I didn't really understand. And then one day, like, is it a squirrel with a fishbowl on its head? Like something weird came. I was like, why does he have a fishbowl on his head? Oh my god, It's underwater. And it just did, like, what indications that it's underwater? Am I the only one that has this problem? Or? I guess.
Hard to say.
No,
It's hard to say. You can't be the only one.
Cheese on a mushroom is a different TV show.
Well, what?
Cheese on a mushroom is probably a different TV show.
Yeah.
And it sounds delicious. I love cheese and mushrooms.
Yeah, like mushroom stuffed with cheese.
Oh, it's so good.
We call it the cheese room.
This is by Marlowe. I like it a lot. It is a beautiful abstracted landscape.
How weird is this? Does this help?
To be honest, only a little. Upside down, right side up. It's all the same now. So yeah, I really love this one. It's a $10 opening bid. Beautiful piece by Marlowe.
Do you want to quickly show all these pieces?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Bam!
$10.
$10. Anybody?
$10, $10.
$10 maximum
I'll
bid.
just keep going. Okay, keep going.
This is kind of special. This is a Darcy Lasecki piece. Darcy has been with it. I knew Darcy since high school. Darcy was a legend, a couple of years older than me, and he was a Canadian Tire commercial because he was a BMX star. He was supposed to be in Rad, the movie Rad, because he was like a world class BMX racer. And Darcy was one of the three. There's the Primate group at Gorilla House. There's 8 of us. We call ourselves the Primate, which is Primate. And then the Oilman came in. That was Darcy, Frank, and Harold. And Darcy used to do these super realistic kind of, I guess you call them sort of like, are they erotic or misogynistic or, I'm not really sure.
I'll just stick with the early 2000s.
But Darcy doesn't paint like this anymore. So regardless of what, maybe I didn't sell this right, but I was holding it kind of feeling weird. But it is a piece of art history of a way that we don't speak anymore. And Darcy's had some troubles, and I think he's been hit by a car a few times. And actually, every time we see him, he's getting hit by another car. And so Darcy doesn't paint like this, and he can't paint like this anymore. And so it is a piece of legendary. It's an artifact
Also,
of a different time.
If you like Succubus,
What?
what's the opening bid?
What's the bid?
$10.
I will offer
$10, and you put it somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here, this one.
That's sold. You get, yeah. This is a famous, world famous graffiti artist, and I won't say his name online, but I would recommend you buy this because you could probably sell this for a lot of money. Donated back to the gallery, opening bid $10, and that's all I'm going to tell you.
$10.
Sold. There you go. It's been a while since I've sold a paint board, but these are actually pretty exceptional paint boards. Anybody interested in these for $10? They make nice Christmas presents. No. We got a little overrun with the paint boards. Okay, but what about these paint boards? Are these all the same artists?
Yeah, Alana.
Okay.
This one is by Linda.
Do you know what the narrative behind this was? Oh, there's a narrative on the back.
There's a whole narrative on the back. Do you want me to, it's
Opening bid $10.
readable?
Yeah, just pull it up.
Oh yeah, this is by Kaidi. Each Kiss by Me. It's a chemical compound. Yeah, it's oxy.
Does it have a year on it?
My love. This she just dropped it off this year. This is by
Okay.
Kaidi. Opening is $20 for
I
this
have
one.
a question.
Yeah.
Can you keep this one and come with the car to pick it up?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
fine.
I'm on the
Yeah.
bike
Yeah.
and will be hard.
You can leave. Maybe do you want to leave on that side?
Yeah.
Anywhere
Awesome.
there is perfect. Thank you. Same thing.
There is a house on 8th Avenue. They call the rise of the sun. Anybody want to buy this for $10? It was made in 2022. See, we started getting pieces donated back to the gallery from people that were downsizing from their homes. This is really nice.
Yeah.
Message in the bottle, especially if you're a police fan.
Or a Christina Aguilera fan.
Is there a Christina Aguilera song called Message in the Bottle?
Oh, Genie in a Bottle. I only heard Genie in a
It is
Bottle.
really strange when like a band has a song and then another band has the same song, or like a movie named after the same thing.
And these are all Ayukos.
Yep.
Oh, Tanner, holy. Wow.
Tanner's been killing it lately.
Round of applause for Tanner!
Whatever this sells for, we're gonna give 100% of the sale to Tanner. So if you buy it for $700, I'll be kicking myself in the knees. But Tanner, what's your opening bid? $10.
10 bucks.
$10.
Got 10.
I got 10. Can I get 20? $10 going once.
Oh, no, I just went up.
$10 going twice.
15.
You said 15. Okay, $15. Can you pay Tanner right up? Do you have any cash with you? Okay, come get your work.
That's awesome.
Yay! Thank you. So Angel has these beautiful abstract pieces. Here, can you show? Yeah, and these. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, kiss my back.
Oh, thank you so much.
The rainbow
And
one.
would you like to leave some pieces here, or would you like to take them with you, and then you can bring them back whenever you want to come back?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna pass them around, I guess. Just pass around the whole bag.
Okay, sure. Here. So guys, so you can see all of the options for the pendants.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to pass around? So they're $10. So the one went to Tara, but there's different color. Oh, that one's really nice. That flower, like the.
You might want to see what it's like in your pocket.
That's where I like.
Shine your flashlights on them.
Shine a little light on me. This was bought and returned. It is a Happy Days blacklight painting. Got the fawns and the whole gang. $10 for this one. Yeah, that's a Rich Taylor special. This is a painting of a beautiful girl in her leotard.
It's hot.
The post moderns?
Which one? This? Let's take a look.
Sometimes we did figure drawing, and he would do it.
I remember this. This was from a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on.
Yeah, awesome.
$10.
$10
Or are we
is good.
talking?
Which the last time be up here.
No.
You want to look at this one too?
Oh my god.
One more. Stack of stuff.
And there's a painting.
Okay, figure painting on a nice canvas sheet, $5. Going once, go twice, didn't go. A page full. Oh, I really like this.
Keep these, yeah.
A page full of some of my favorite figure drawings. $10. No rush. Ooh, look at this. Sometimes we should paint hundreds of figure paintings all in one session. Opening bid, $5. Anybody? No, that's okay.
Slow down, slow down.
Whoa.
Oh,
Thank you. That's what we're talking about. Thank you.
Missy.
Yeah.
That looks like you did it. Did you
See,
do
that's
that?
a pretty big compliment because I kind
I'll
of
do
think
$5.
You'll do 5?
That one?
Awesome.
This is Karen. Karen, her husband passed away, and we did a show here to raise some money. So there's 3 of Karen. Karen is Calgary's most established and most trusted long-term figure drawing. She was a figure drawing model when I was in art school about 8 million years ago. So these 3 drawings on high-quality paper.
We drew her.
Sorry?
We drew her one day.
Oh, here, gift. Wait, is there? That looks like it was sold. Okay, not sold.
Is the store one?
Oh, yeah. This looks like a Jessica. You're not paying attention. Sorry, that was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. Jess did this one. $300. Okay, 5.
5.
Okay, can you take them up? This is a Jessie painting, or is this me?
That's me.
This is Jessie copying me. 100%. That's my style. She cribs my style all the time. Everything I do, she does better. Ooh, look at this. I shouldn't say that about my own work. A nice figure drawing, but nice work. Yeah, whatever you want to pay for it. Yeah. This one's not very good. Just telling you. Ooh, here's a nice one. I like what happened with the foot here. Okay, I'll take that one.
Oh, yeah.
This one. This one. I like what happened with the negative space in this one here, and also this one up here.
There's so many. Like maybe each session, just take up 5. Then
If
you'll
you want- if you
they'll feel,
want one-
no. I'm just, I get it feels like they're not getting appreciated because
Uh-huh.
there's so
It's
many.
going so fast.
So
You
just
still
just
got
show
6,
5.
but
This
6.
is my life, you know.
We got 6 more left.
It's hard to pick them out. Like, I
We've
want
only
to
got
go in
6
after.
days.
The bonfire we're gonna have at the end of this month.
There's
Let's display them next week
Look
on
at
a
this.
panel.
No,
Exactly, that's
listen.
a good way.
Dr. John bought 100 of my pieces. They're huge, and we've been exhibiting them for weeks. And next week we're filling the gallery with my Dr. John Boer pieces. So
Oh,
these,
excellent.
these are figure. These are practice for me, right? If you like them, just come grab one.
Do you
I
want
want
to
to
look?
Yeah, I like that
like,
one. I
wanna
like that
pick
one.
a few, like,
Here,
a
look.
handful.
Here, can you take them to the light and then you can look at them?
Yeah.
Go to the light.
I,
Go to the
I
light.
want some of these. and
Yeah,
I will
take a
pay
few of
for
them and then pay whatever you feel comfortable with.
And if
Okay.
you also want to look, they're amazing.
They're amazing.
Hey, Rich,
Yeah.
there's 1, 2 below.
Yeah.
It's got that one there.
This is
I
Jesse.
see.
Yeah.
Was there also a troll in there somewhere?
Yes, there's
There's trolls all over the place.
I
Oh,
thought it was troll.
this is okay. This is the this is a no, that's not it.
That's not, no.
It was an early hominid carving out the lion man.
I had it.
Just pass this. Yeah. That's how it ended up.
The
in
whole
box.
stack?
I know, I'm
No,
just
no,
going
she's
like
got-
this. I'm like
Sonia's
this.
stealing
like this.
It'll come back.
Here we go. Look at the no, and because I painted a series of these and I gave the one that made the more make sense. So this is the lion man. It's the most ancient piece of artwork, and I was imagining the story about the person that
One question for Jess.
Can I,
Is there any copy of your book?
Jesse have a copy
I
of it.
don't have any
Next
copies
week.
here. Next,
How much money?
$1 million.
it's $37.50 because of the color print.
Yeah,
If
maybe
whatever you can, and I'll whatever you
let's
can.
do a book opening next week for Jesse's book.
Whatever you can.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you can. I'll bring them, and yeah, you don't need to.
Oh,
worry
you're
about
saying stuff up here.
Would anybody like a siren?
Yes, more space.
Sorry?
Siren?
For the book- Okay, do you want to do this for next week, and then I'll
No,
bring
no, I only get it.
it now, and then
Yeah.
I'll bring it next week.
Now I have one.
Thank
Next
you
week
so
I don't know if I have
Thank-
money.
Thank you. I'll bring you a copy. Thank you. Okay, we're descending into anarchy. We love you, people at home. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching.
Does anybody want? Oh,
Support.
Jesse can't sing tonight. Does anybody want to sing for Jesse? Anybody got a voice?
They are outside
We could do a
playing
sing along.
already.
Pick a song,
So I
Jesse.
got- I got
Thomas is gonna sing for us.
Oh, Thomas, thank you. Yeah, we can all sing along because you play your guitar.
Oh, I got one for you. It's a good one.
Okay, brace for impact and turn the lights
Oh
on.
God. Oh,
Yay.
woo.
I forgot what I painted.
I remember what you changed his name to Yusuf something.
Oh yeah. Do it. Yeah.
There you go.
Yusuf.
I just want to take a picture of some of these.
So if you want to be high, be high. And if you want to be low, be low. There's so many ways to go. Know that there are ways to go. And if you want to be good, be good. And if you want to be low, be low. There's so many ways to go. Know that there are ways to go. You can you want
Are we done, or is this just an intermission? We're done?
There's so many ways to go. That there are
Where did you end up getting there? Where some of these are from? Oh, fun.
Alright, yeah. It's about being what you are. Be authentic.
Hey, Kombucha Pants is going home to change.
So if you
What's all that? Is that my kombucha?
must be.
This is.
Kombucha pants.
Oh, the
Number two in the
By
series.
one or two.
Actually, this is a seven-part series that I'm doing. These are totems for some types of smart things we toss.
In Chinatown, on Center Street.
Are you selling these?
No, this one is.
Yeah, they make s'mores, they make liqueur in Chinatown.
Oh, and Jess, I wanted to want to make it ask she wanted to make this jewelry as like a little goodbye gift for.
I just had yeah, you already did top one, and then 3 of the bottom. So we're gonna go to